Hello everybody, it's me, the Nutty Professor. I'm here at Timothy's pub, and because I am not vaccinated, I'm not allowed to go inside, so I'm sitting outside. Now that's a question that I'm going to have to discuss, the whole vaccination thing. And the only reason I have not been vaccinated so far is that it was an additional push against a pull of relapsing. Because the places where I go to party are, they aren't particularly meticulous about, wiping down things. And so it worked. It was the final kind of, barrier, but until I actually fell. And then when I fell, it was true. I mean, in that world, people, and I'm so used to people wiping everything, and they don't wipe everything there. So today I was a little worried, so I went to get a COVID test, and I got a rapid test. I had to go to like 5 different Shop and Drug marts till I found one that would give me one, without waiting 3-4 days. So I got the rapid test, and it's I'll show it to you when I podcast at home. It's negative. So I don't have it. So I will probably get my double vaccination. Only thing there is that if I do get the double vaccination, when the cravings come, they will be stronger. So right now, for this next couple of weeks, I think it's best not to. It's best not to, because that is one more push. Then I have to get the first, then I have to wait the month, get the second, then wait 2 weeks, and do all of that stuff. So, and I was just passing this place because the Shop and Drug Mart, I found that then I had to wait about an hour. But it was, very straightforward. They stick a thing up your nose. So I was passing by this place. They have wing night tonight, and I was almost tempted to have wings, but then I'm like going, the poor chickens, what have they done to me? So I'm like, and I don't know if I could really eat wings now after so long. I can eat white meat, chicken, but wings might be a little difficult for me to eat, even though I really like the wings here. I used to. So I'm getting perogies without bacon and with the wing suicide sauce. The problem is, it's covered up here, but I'm sitting on the side. You can see the minis over there, but this is open. So it's raining, and my table is getting wet, and I don't want the perogies to get wet. So I'm going to have to ask when she comes if I can move to a corner or something, and it's a little cold, but I'm wearing my coat. So I don't know. I think I'm going to have to get the double vaccination. As I said, I have no problems. I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I'm not an anti-masker. I have no problems with getting it. I have no problems with any of that. But the only thing is that it was a extra push against the polls. And sure enough, when I did go, on my binge, people were not being very meticulous. I don't think anybody had anything, but I just, so, however, if I get the double vax, then when the cravings come, it's going to be like, oh, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I can just go, So it's a bit of a dilemma. But on the other hand, if I don't get it, then I lose another couple of big pushes. One is, going out to eat. I love to go out to eat, and I won't be able to eat inside anymore. And then I won't be able to go to cinemas. And that will be a help. So, and plus, I really do, I don't feel great about not doing my part to help stop the spread. I don't really like this whole being. And when you go, you're not vaccinated these days. People assume that you're a anti-vaxxer or whatever, which I'm not. And then I'd have to go, oh, I have an addiction, and this was so I think I'm going to have to do it. But maybe a week or two. Let's give it a couple more weeks. Anyway, I'm going to try to move because my Coke is getting wet and my pierogies are going to get wet. Okay, bye for now. Hello, everybody. It's absolutely pouring rain outside, but and I moved from that table to this one because the wind is in this direction, so that table is soaked. But this one's like at the end. I can hear it pouring down on this, corrugated plastic roof thingy. But I'm quite dry in here. I'm okay, And my perogies have arrived, and I asked for the suicide wing sauce on the side, and I used to have this years ago. And it's scotch bonnet suicide sauce, and it's just as hot as it used to be. It's very hot. It's very good, And there's a salad. And there's kind of the open atmosphere here. There's like whipping rain, and it's a little coolish. But I found my winter coat in the car, so I'm wearing that. So it's a bit of an adventure being unvaccinated, and But as I said, we'll let this next few weeks go. The number one goal is just to stay clear, make it through this hump. And then I will have to get the first vaccination so I can get my vaccination passport so that I can start eating inside again, and that will act as a push against the pull. Anyway, I'm going to finish my food, head home to the kids. Bye for now. I might do a little short podcast at home as well. Okay, bye for now. Hello everybody, here I am in the mini in the pouring rain, having an ice cream, Not really ice cream weather, but the hot sauce there was really hot, and I was driving back, and I kind of had to stop in here for something anyway. So I stopped in, and I'm like going, I might as well have an ice cream. So I'm having my ice cream in the car. What of the pouring rain, I think you can see it on the roof. But I'm having my chocolate vanilla cone, kiddie size. And then I go home to the kids, and we can have our family together this time again. Gotta feed them first, and then, we can all hang out in the living room. It's such a change. All four of us in the living room at the same time. So, and I might add a few thoughts from my ego chair at night. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye for now. Hello, everybody. I'm home, and we're having family together this time. I fed the kids and alternated a bit. Agiti was a little, hissy, snarly if they were getting too close, but she's accepted that we have family togetherness time now, and, everybody's going to be in the same space for a while after dinner. So she went and sat under the dining table, and they tried to get close, of course, and there was a bit of snarling, but everything was fine. She is now, once she's on this, then she's quite comfortable, and then she's not bothered. And they still came a little closer to the cat corner once in a while, but they're now playing there, and I'm just keeping an eye. They're playing with their toys, and hopefully Finn will settle there on his. We had this morning for an extended period. For a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours. Agita was here. Finn was on that cat condo, and Elsie was in the wet chair. So we're having family time. I'm going to move to the ego chair, say a couple more things, and that will be it for today's podcasting. Hello, everybody. I'm back, and I think I already showed that the kids were all in the same space, and you got Agita on her pedestal there, and the babies have been running around. I think they're in the front hall now. But all is well. I just wanted to say that on the whole, and I wasn't going to be doing this whole day 1, day 2, day 3 thing, but I think we're at about approximately day 5, after the excursion. And I think that the pull is a little less, I think that the podcasts have helped a lot. The contact with friends has helped a lot. And this, the babies and Agita in the same space, this is a huge change in our family. And it's helped. It's very positive. And then I'm planning for Friday to go out with friends for dinner on a patio because I don't have my vax. Oh, I was going to say, I do have the thingy here. This is my Shoppers Drug Mart COVID-19 rapid antigen test result negative. So, and I was pretty sure it would be because no symptoms whatsoever. And people there, again, I don't want to go into details, but let's just say that I was just a little worried because in that underworld, when people are partying, they're a little less meticulous about wiping and stuff. But I think it's okay. So, and I will get vaccinated. As I said, we'll have to see how it goes because that will be another, it'll add to the pull because I can be going, oh, I'm fully vaccinated now. Now I can go and really party when the cravings are very strong. But for now, it's okay. For now, it's going to go next couple of weeks. We're almost at 1 week, So, and as I said, I will be going out the patio with friends on, it's been a while, on sweethearts, they're racing around, So on Friday, so that's something I'm kind of looking forward to. So all is well. While I was at the Shops Drug Mart, there were people just scrambling. There was a guy who came, and I'm sitting there waiting for my test results. It takes about half an hour after they do it. And there was a guy who came today for his second, vaccination. And then he wanted one of the same tests that I got, because they say that either you get the second test, and then, you have to wait 14 days, unless you get the second test, and at the same time, you get one of these, rapid test saying you're COVID-free. So, and she was really busy giving these things and doing with all of this, and people getting vaccinations, and I went to 5, Shoppers Drug Marts around Etobicoke and the area before I finally found one that was willing to do it today and not have to wait. So, but at least that's done. It's a little bit of peace of mind, a little bit, I know it's not 100%. I know that this test is not 100%, but, as I said, no symptoms, and I tried to be careful even when I was binging, it's much, much harder, but anyway, so that's what's been happening. And while I was there was another person came, and she was going for a second. Everybody's scrambling. She was going for a second one, and she was saying, in the first one she got really, really sick, but then that was because she went and she admitted it. She said, yeah, we did not a lot of drinks after I took the first shot, and the pharmacist was saying, that doesn't really, it's not a great idea, and she got really, really sick and nauseous and all of that stuff, and the alcohol and the vaccination didn't mix well. So I'm sitting there just watching all this stuff happen. And then I went out and I had my perogies in the rain, and I had my ice cream in the rain. But it's nice and it's kind of rain has abated a bit, but it's nice and dry in here, and everybody's in the same space, which for me is just such a change. It's just So anyway. That's basically the news. Is the pull is a little less. I'm almost afraid to say this, because in the past when I've said the pull is less, the werewolf makes its presence known, and then it says, "Oh, you think it's less, do you? Try this." And while we're at it, I don't know if you can see these on my on the windowsill. We've got a couple of basts. We've got a white bast, a black bast, and a bigger bast. And we've got a Buddha candle, even though I told the Buddha to F off, if you have seen my earlier podcasts. And we've got a laughing Buddha, and we've got an inukshuk. So you get them, but no, just symbols, that's all. There's not a higher power. You don't preach you any of that shit. I'm like, just symbols, just kind of nice to have. When I was on my ego chair and battling the werewolf. So we're back to the battle. So far, so good. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. This is just such a novelty to me, to have all 3 kids loose in the same space at the same time, that I can't help showing it again. See, there's Agita and her pedestal, and she's most comfortable when she's up there looking down on them. If she's under the dining table and they get a little too close, then there's growling and hissing. But up here, she seems to be fairly comfortable. So Agita is up on her pedestal, and then we've got the babies here, and they're keeping an eye, but they're maintaining social distance. Okay, bye for now.